Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your July 2022 general reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. We start out, I'm doing this reading a little bit early, so we're incorporating the new moon in Cancer energy from June 29th. This is really going to be important for you to find your focus because we have a little bit of opposing energy that's going on, and we'll find this tug of war throughout the month of July. We do have some very wonderful, positive, loving, expansive energy with Venus and Jupiter, but we also have some very challenging, fiery energy with Mars and Pluto. So there may be some anger, some frustration that comes to the surface. Okay, maybe even some negativity that comes to the surface as well. So there may be a little bit of an opposing force there. So if you focus on the positive, then you'll be okay. If you focus on the negative, well, there's a healing element that comes in here in the month ahead as well. Okay, so that could certainly benefit you very positively. Okay, we have Mercury and Venus very active as well. So we do have a lot of communication. We've got love, we've got expansion, we've got things blossoming in your world. Okay, but again, we've got that fiery challenger energy going on too as well. July 13th, 14th, we've got a super full moon in Capricorn. This is very close to Pluto, so it's not an eclipse, but it may feel like one. The energy would be very intense. Okay, so just tread a little bit lightly in the middle of the month there. Okay, and then of course we've got a new moon in Leo the 28th, 29th of July. This is very fiery energy as well. Okay, so very fiery. Leo is also already kind of fiery energy anyway. Okay, maybe you want to show off something, show off your accomplishments. Okay, give yourself a pat on the back. All right, but we do have a slight clash there between Mercury and Uranus. So you might want to be careful with how you speak, the stories you tell yourself, or even your communication with other people. Okay, just be a little bit cautious of that. Okay, so we do have kind of a little bit of tug and push and pull, tug of war kind of energy going on through the month of July, but stay positive and focus on what you want to achieve, and you shall be okay. We've got the thinking woman coming in here. Now, this could be you deep in thought for the month ahead. Perhaps there's some things that are on your mind, things that you're thinking about. Maybe you're thinking about the future. Perhaps you're processing some things that have been going on in your world. Okay, you may even be opening yourself up to learning new things as well, right? Your mind is like a sponge here, Taurus. Okay, so you might really be kind of expanding your mindset, learning new things. Maybe you're looking to make some change, but you're not sure what you want to do. Okay, perhaps we do have a butterfly of change here. So maybe you're looking to change a career. Maybe you're looking to have some personal growth. Okay, whatever it is, it's a little bit cerebral coming in there. Now, this could possibly be, of course, a actual person in your world. Someone who can support you or guide you or give you some advice in some way. This person will be quite intelligent, maybe very bookwormy. They may be a teacher for you, okay, or maybe someone that just puts a lot of thought into something, okay, before taking action, and that can actually be the advice that this person may bring to you as well. This could be somebody new, fleeting, that's coming into your world, or it could also be just somebody that you know. All right, maybe you're partnering up with somebody who is the brains of the operation, and maybe you're the driving force of the operation, Taurus. Okay, so however that happens to be, it's a very positive influence for you, whether that's internal within you or whether that's a person in your world. But we've got the door to value opening up here for you for your month ahead. I love this energy. First off, I think you're going to be really recognizing your worth. I don't think you're going to be shortchanging yourself in the month ahead, or if you are in a situation where you are shortchanged or someone doesn't recognize everything that you bring to the table, perhaps you're going to be opening the doors to new opportunities for people, places, situations that do recognize what you bring to the table, that do recognize your value. So whether you are discovering your own worth, your own value, or whether those doors of opportunity are opening for you, it's a very positive energy. So if you're looking to, I think if you're looking for a career change, this may actually be a great month for you to put yourself out there, okay, or to put something, initiate some sort of action. Perhaps you're not looking for a career change, but maybe you're looking for some more money. And this being a general reading, okay, this can represent your value. It can represent your money. It can just be your self-worth, okay? Maybe you're gaining a little bit of confidence in the month ahead, okay? Maybe you're seeing the value of the people in your world, right? You could just be expressing gratitude as well. You could just have those doors of abundance opening to you as well, okay? So it can be pretty much anything for you. But if you are looking to maybe make some moves in the month ahead, especially in regards to your career or your finances, this is a great month for you to do that. So, but you might need to put some thought into it first, right? And especially with, maybe a little bit of need for caution in the month ahead, right? We don't want to get impulsive. We don't want to get frustrated. We don't want to get all fired up about something. Fired up is good to a certain degree until it becomes out of control. So maybe stay grounded in your energy. Think before taking action. Think twice, maybe before taking action. A little bit of caution in your communication, but also in what you do and how you put yourself out there, because you may feel a little bit impulsive, and sometimes a little bit of spontaneity and impulsivity is a good thing. However, because we do have some very challenging energy throughout the month, okay, being grounded and taking practical steps may actually be the key to finding solutions or to moving forward. So we've got the energy coming in here for you. We've got the Four of Wands. Beautiful energy. The Four of Wands is an energy of success and celebration. It's one of having a good, strong, solid foundation and jumping for joy. So you may have something to celebrate in the month ahead. Now, the Four of Wands can also represent celebrations and events of some kind. So maybe you have an invitation to go somewhere, might be some business networking, door to value. Okay, it could even be like social engagements as well, anniversaries, graduations maybe also, right? We're at that time of year where people are graduating from school and things like that. It can be, maybe you are graduating. Congratulations if that's you. Okay, but celebrations of all kinds, weddings, get-togethers, you name it, very, very positive energy there for you. But we've also got a strong, solid foundation with the Four of Wands, a higher level of commitment. So maybe you're committed to your goals and dreams, or maybe you are entering a higher level of commitment in an area of your life this month here as well. Whatever it is, it's positive and it is a cause for celebration. Now, I have to say the Four of Wands is also known as the 1111 card. So you may have some wishes and some dreams that are coming true. You may be finding those opportunities that maybe previously have been hidden for you because now the door is open, right? You may also just be in that beautiful receptive energy so that you're open to pretty much anything that comes your way. It's like, yeah, I'll try that. Okay, so it's a really positive energy there for you, challenging you. Oh, yay. Okay, so we do have the Tower coming in there now. The Tower is kind of a little bit of a challenging energy anyway. So this is certainly something that is making you a little bit uncomfortable, maybe in the month ahead. The Tower does represent sudden and unexpected changes. So if you don't like surprises, this is going to be a challenge for you. Okay. And it's not like impossible or anything like that. It's not the end of the world. All right. But perhaps there is something that is shifting in your world and it is making you slightly uncomfortable. Okay. And it can be that you are recognizing the need for change. Maybe there's a surprise that comes in here that rocks your world and you're just not quite prepared for it. And if you're a person that doesn't like change, there, Taurus, okay, that will make you very, you might feel a little bit of an aversion, okay? But the Tower comes in to serve a purpose. Okay, it comes in to get us moving, to get us shaken. It's quite often represented by an epiphany or a revelation of some sort. Maybe some information comes across your path. Thinking woman. Maybe someone brings you some information, brings something to light for you. And this is just something that you needed, because when we get the Tower, it usually indicates that we're stuck somewhere in our life. And there's something there that we need to see, or some action that we need to take. And sometimes when we do get that Tower energy, Spirit is sending us that Tower moment, okay? Something to make us uncomfortable, to get us out of our comfort zone and initiating some sort of action or changing our way of thinking. Okay. And whenever we do get the Tower, yes, it can be the shedding of the old so that something new can come in there. And when we do let go of some old things, old ways of thinking, old blocks, our fears, quite often when we're a little bit afraid, quite often that is when the Tower comes in. Okay. But whatever we are letting go of, we are left with a foundation. It's not like a total loss of something here. And again, it's usually a big shift in your energy that comes in. Yes, the Tower can be something unexpected that does come to a crashing end. Okay. But quite often it doesn't always represent your physical world. Okay. Yes, it can come in as something that you didn't expect, but ultimately when we look back on the Tower moments, those defining moments in our lives, we can pinpoint those Tower moments with the day where everything changed, the day when we got something that just got us moving and shaking, the day that we found out some information, and we may not have made change right then and there, but it certainly did initiate something for us. Okay, and we can look back and we can reflect on those moments, and we can see exactly what those were. And quite often, those weren't necessarily a physical loss of some sort. It's usually something internal or something in our brains. Okay, and that just kind of gave us that adrenaline rush that we need to just initiate something within us. So so that can come in there. So there may be some sort of sudden change. There may be some revelation, okay, or something that comes in there that really highlights the need to move forward, okay, or to let something go. And when we do let something go with that Tower, okay, it does bring us a little bit of peace, because there's certainly something that has been trapping us or blocking us in some way, okay, or something that no longer serves us, right? And it's time to let that go so that we can move forward and embrace something new, right? One door closes, another one opens. Okay, the Tower is always here for our best and highest good, but is always a little bit difficult to deal with sometimes, right? Even if we know our crown chakra told us, our intuition told us, okay, but sometimes knowing something is a little bit different than it kind of hitting us right in the gut, hitting us right where it has the greatest impact. Sometimes we get the Tower when we meet somebody, right? You might meet a person, and this changes your world for the better. Okay, the Tower is neither good nor bad. It is just change, but it's quick, and we don't always like the quick. Okay, but it's usually something that's been brewing for a while. So just a little bit of a heads up for you. You may initiate some sort of change in action, okay, but it may be something that comes in externally there as well. Your advice from Spirit, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is quite often a little bit of a challenging energy. So your advice from Spirit is to stay open and receptive, to engage in your higher self, your world around you, to be open to new experiences, new people, new information, new things. The Four of Cups is a reminder from Spirit to count your blessings. Sometimes we get in this energy, there's nothing wrong with our current situation. It's just that it's lackluster, or we're not engaged, or we're otherwise diverted somewhere. Sometimes we're a little bit kind of daydreamy. Sometimes we're looking at the Four of Cups can sometimes bring in a grass is greener on the other side kind of energy. There's nothing wrong with what we've got, but we're looking to what other people have. Okay, so sometimes we are looking for different options or opportunities. And so sometimes it's a reminder that we have everything that we need right now. You have all those tools, the resources, everything within you. It's a reminder of your worth as well. Okay, and that sometimes we just need to focus on what we've already got. And if there's something that needs a little bit of life breathed back in it, we can do that, okay? Sometimes we just need to see the potential in something with that Four of Cups. So there may be something where there's a lot of potential, not only in your environment, in your situation, but also within you. And you need to see that potential, right? Because we can be very closed off with that Four of Cups energy. So be open and be receptive. There might be something new coming in for you. Maybe there's some information that's available for you. Okay, perhaps there's some internal shift. You're recognizing your personal value. Okay, but yes, there may also be some opportunities out there for you to make some change. But if you're only focused on what you don't have or what's not fulfilling for you, then you're not going to see that door opening. So very important there to engage with your heart, okay, to let something go that may be blocking you there with that Tower. Sometimes we get so focused on what's right in front of us that we don't see that big picture. So that I see already that Tower can very much be serving a very positive purpose for you. The Nine of Wands is coming in here as a blessing for you. Okay, so you could be at the end of a very challenging cycle. The Nine of Wands, the nines are about completion. So for one, your blessing is getting something done. It's been a long, hard slog for something. It's been difficult, it's been challenging, it's been draining, it's been tiring. Okay, but you have persevered through thick and thin. You have been moving forward through all of the ups and downs. And the Nine of Wands, you're done. Okay, you may have a couple little things left to do to really wrap things up, but you're really getting some things done, and a lot of hard work and effort will get you towards that finish line. The Nine of Wands is that power to persevere no matter what. Okay, now part of the Nine of Wands, always a reminder there to take some time for yourself. Remember to recharge your batteries a little bit. So your blessing there could be that you're getting things done and then you finally get an opportunity to get some time to yourself or take some time off. Okay, so recharge your batteries there, okay? But certainly an energy of completion. Now, the Nine of Wands sometimes brings in a bit of skepticism as well. It's like, okay, I've got a lot of things done. I keep on moving forward. I keep persevering through adversity. I'm trying to keep my chin up. I'm trying to stay positive, but it comes in with that skepticism, like, what is life going to throw at me next? So I think part of your blessing maybe to see the potential, okay, or to, instead of being pessimistic about what life is going to throw at you next, maybe to count your blessings. Maybe part of that benefit to you there, okay, is to, instead of looking at the negative side, maybe look at the bright side, okay, to turn a negative into a positive, all right, to see a potential of what is yet to come, all right, and but you could also be finding new things and new beginnings with that card there as well, trying to keep a positive mindset. So I think your power to persevere, no matter what life throws at you, will certainly benefit you in the long run. Okay, you're not a quitter, you're a go-getter. Okay, and I think if you really know what it is that you want, you will achieve what it is that you set out to achieve there. All right, your overall outcome, we've got the High Priestess coming in here for you as well. So I think you're going to gain some wisdom and some knowledge throughout the month ahead. Your intuition is also very, very powerful, okay, and is guiding you and leading you through. You could also be telling yourself here with the High Priestess energy, right, because we do have the Tower, and quite often the Tower does come at us as a bit of a surprise, but upon reflection, our intuition told us that there was something there anyway. So your higher self could be telling you, I told you so. Okay, sometimes spirit works in funny ways. All right, but it's like, told you. Okay. But I think here that your intuition, your moon cycles, and your feminine side of being open and receptive, being willing to learn, to absorb new information, okay, and to use your inner wisdom is really, really, really going to power you through in the month ahead, okay? So just trust yourself, trust your instincts, all right? There may also be something here that's a little bit secretive, okay? And this is your outcome for the month, right? So perhaps by the end of the month, you're really taking a step back. You're stepping into your own personal sense of self, okay? And perhaps you are just letting your intuition guide you forward, but there may be something that you're keeping secret, something that you're keeping a little bit hidden, okay? Because the high priestess is the keeper of secrets and mysteries. So there may be something that you're keeping quiet about. And if you know that you need to make some changes, okay, or maybe you're looking for some new opportunities, then perhaps keeping quiet may be very beneficial for you. Sometimes we want to jump from the rooftops and we want to shout to the world what we're up to, but sometimes we need to keep things under our hat just a little bit. So you may have something there. You may have some plans that you know that you're putting together. Okay, there might be something that you're up to, but you don't want to necessarily let everyone know about it, right? Especially if you're looking at making, like, let's say a career change, okay? Or, you know, maybe you're looking for better opportunities to make more money, things like that, right? We don't always want to tell people what we're doing, right? That's not good for our current situation necessarily, right? It's like you don't want to let something go necessarily before you've got something new. It's a little bit of self-preservation, all right? But I think there might be something there that you're keeping under your hat just a little bit. But the high priestess is a very calm energy, very receptive and open energy, and it is you trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, and also trusting your inner wisdom and your experiences to lead you forward and to lead you through. So we've got the Three of Swords in reverse there. We've got the Nine of Cups, okay, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, always a very nice, peaceful energy, one of moving forward. So coming in for you here, we do have some healing, which is great because we do have some Chiron energy that's coming in here. We've got that Venus coming in with some very positive vibes for you. So I think here, if you've had some difficulties, okay, there is a healing element that is coming in here with this Three of Swords in reverse. Maybe there's been something you've been holding on to for quite a while, because the Three of Swords in the upright does represent heartbreak and loss and disappointments and sadness, and and when we get that in the reverse, there's some healing and growth here. There's some more positivity that's coming in here. But I think here that if there's been something that's been lingering, this Tower is here to blow that out of the water and to help you let go of something that is blocking your heart chakra. But this is ultimately giving you a little bit of freedom. Okay, the Nine of Cups is coming in here as a bit of a challenge. So of course the Nine of Cups is a sense of fulfillment, satisfaction, contentment, happiness, joy. It's also known as your fulfillment of your wishes and your goals, feeling good, feeling like you're in a wonderful space. Okay, and with this being a little bit of a challenge, we've got the Tower coming in there. Okay, so, sometimes in order to get a sense of satisfaction, sometimes you need to let something go. Okay, and it's like, oh, I'm not really too sure. All right, because, if you do need to let something go in order to follow your goals and your dreams, that can be a little bit of a challenge for you there. Okay, but I think here by letting something go, you will feel good, because we do have this Three of Swords in the reverse, right? So something that has been lingering for a while. Again, I think this is bringing in a big healing element for you. At the very least, it's opening you up to new possibilities, to a new sense of self, okay, to some positive vibes and energies. If you have a relationship, maybe there's a relationship where there's been some underlying issues here, and by getting things out in the open with that Tower energy, it might be difficult. You might need to hash through a whole bunch of things, but this will ultimately bring in that healing element and bring in this sense of accomplishment or achievement coming in here. Okay, I mean, we do have the two nines that are out here for you, right? So achieving something, achieving your goals, or at least seeing something through to completion will bring in that sense of satisfaction and happiness, but it may require a shift. It may require letting something go, or invoking some sort of change there in order to do it and get it done. Okay, and that can certainly be something that does represent your way of thinking, or something to do with your heart, your feelings. Okay, and it's always a little bit challenging when we need to kind of see the truth and bring something out into the open there. Okay, so I think there is some healing there. I also do think that you will achieve what you set out to achieve in the month ahead. It's just that it might be a little bit of a challenge for you, right? That's why we're in the challenge position, right? Sometimes things are easy peasy. Sometimes it's like, oh my God, I'm still going to keep moving forward. But man, oh man, is it ever challenging. And there's that Nine of Wands energy right there. So might be you might have to put in a little bit more effort into something than you maybe normally would. Okay, but you'll still get things done. Advice from Spirit: don't give up with the Knight of Wands. Get going, okay? Get inspired, be creative, okay? And throw some energy and some gusto into whatever it is you need to do, okay? You are passionate. You've got some great ideas, some great opportunities for you. Stay positive, stay focused on your solutions, stay focused on your goals, and you will achieve them, okay? We can embrace the fiery energy in the sky to its fullest advantage, okay? But we need to remember to stay positive and stay focused, okay? And believe in yourself as well. Embrace the confidence that comes in with the Knight of Wands, that go-getter energy. That the Knight of Wands for me also always reminds, and the Knight of Wands and kind of sort of the Knight of swords as well, all reminds me of like that dragon slayer energy, right? That going out and it's a conquest kind of energy. Like, I am gonna get things done and nothing's gonna stop me. And so I think Spirit's really trying to infuse that positive kind of mindset within you, okay? But also remember to take action. Okay, believe in yourself, believe that you can accomplish what you set out to, but again, be open to other possibilities as well. Be open to doing things a little bit differently. Okay, those knights, that Knight of Wands, always successful. Okay, always the eye on the prize, not always committed for the long term though. Just saying. Sometimes sometimes we need to just run in, get something done, and then hightail it out of there. Okay, there may be something here that doesn't require a long-term commitment, something that we can just get done really quickly, swift and sure. Okay, and if we linger too long, that's where we may get stuck a little bit. So there may be something here, just quick energy will really see you through and really get you going, right? You don't need to overthink, you don't need to overanalyze, you just need to do. Okay, so, but I think here that you got a big burst of energy coming through. So what are you passionate about? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What do you want to accomplish in the month ahead? Put your mind to it and you will accomplish that. We have the Hierophant coming in here. So we have you as a blessing to you. Hierophant, be committed to your goals. All right, be committed to your goals and your dreams. Believe in yourself and you will achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. The Hierophant is also a focus on you. What is important to you? What do you want? Know what it is that you want and then take action to go and get it. The Hierophant also shows this energy. Yes, maybe you're gaining some self-confidence in the month ahead. Okay, perhaps there's been an area of your life where maybe someone's taken your mojo. Okay, or you've been feeling a lack of confidence somewhere. Okay, so this is that month where you're going to get things back on track. You're going to believe in yourself and you're going to be very confident. But the Hierophant does bring in an energy of higher level learning, possibly some personal growth, spiritual growth, ascension in some way. Okay, but it can also be like engaging in some higher learning of in your world in some way. And again, we've got the thinking woman, so maybe a very cerebral kind of energy that is coming in there. Perhaps there is something that you need to learn. Okay, perhaps you're looking at your situation in your world going, you know what, I think I need to hone my skills. So whether you're doing some self-study or maybe you're attending a class, because the Hierophant, we can be getting some advice or some guidance, attending a class, asking some questions. Again, here is this person, okay, or this environment that may really be very beneficial for you. So you may be doing some research, okay, or maybe you are attending some class or just learning something, gathering some information, and this can help you elevate yourself to the next level, okay? But the Hierophant, yes, we can also be asking someone for advice or guidance or support, but you could also be giving that to other people as well. Perhaps you are sharing your gifts and talents, and that might be part of a blessing for you, is the ability to help others might be very important for you here. And it might actually also be very therapeutic for you if you help other people, because sometimes when we help other people, we put our own problems aside and we actually get a greater appreciation. Sometimes we can be an accidental oracle for ourselves while we are helping other people along the way. Very interesting how that works sometimes, right? Because I think it's really because we take the focus off of ourselves, we focus on others, and then in the meantime, we kind of maybe get those answers that we're missing before because we were too focused. Okay, so very lovely energy with that Hierophant. But the Hierophant is a blessing. Could also be you either finding your success by following the rules, okay, by believing in yourself, by, playing things by the book. But the blessing for you may also be to be outside the box. Think outside the box a little bit. Be a little bit innovative. Sometimes that Hierophant, because it does have to do with order and structure, and sometimes that works for us. Sometimes not so much. And we do have a Tower there. So if you feel confined, or if you feel as though maybe it's time to challenge the status quo, believe me, the energy that is around for us in July is very supportive of challenging the status quo. So perhaps your path forward is something a little bit unconventional. And that can be very positive for us because it can break us free. Okay, we do sometimes get stuck in belief systems or in the structure and order of things. And yes, there's rules and regulations, there's things that we do need to follow in life, but maybe you're rewriting the book, right? Sometimes just because we've always done something a certain way doesn't mean that that's still the best way forward. So you could be getting very enlightened in some way in the month ahead there. So it's very much a blessing for you. But we do have the Six of Swords moving you forward. So you've got some forward momentum. I think if things are challenging, okay, or this Tower comes in here to kind of throw things all amok a little bit, things will work out very peacefully. See, your outcome is very peaceful, very calm, very enlightening even. Okay, so things that have been challenging, you're finding a resolution, you're finding a way forward, and things are very calm, feel a little bit more stable. The Six of Swords can be you finding compromises, can be you sorting some things out, okay? And it can certainly be one of moving forward, okay? Whether it's just your thought processes move you forward, whether you are physically making some moves forward, okay, or whether you're just looking out to where you want to be. It's a very calm, very serene energy, finding solutions, finding compromises, and finding the best way to do something that brings you maybe some peace of mind as well, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, so certainly some moving forward energy. So we do have a lot of momentum that's building and gathering in your month ahead. But I think if you've been stuck, and remember that Tower comes in quite often when we are stuck in some area. So I think here that you've got this big burst of energy, and I think you're certainly finding your way forward. So let's get a few last messages here for you. Oh, thank you very much. Get that one. And let's see what the last message is that, 4. Hey, look at that. We got a freebie. I was only going to get 3 and we got 4. We have number 99. You see all the 9s in your reading, right? We've got the 2 9s already coming out there for you. And we also have number 99 here for you as well. So we got 4 9s on the table. Look up the deeper meaning of 9999, okay? So we have I am courageous. It is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. Next message, number 55. There's your change, okay? Number 55, I am evolving. Substantial changes in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. There you go. I am evolving. All right. And let's see, 777, beautiful. And I am in the flow. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow. And that's how we end your month there, guys. Okay, so, there may be a little bit of topsy-turvy energy for you, but I think things are going to smooth out for you. And we have 111, I am creative. Okay. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co create with the universe a life you love. I am creative, 111. Ones, of course, are very closely related to the yang energy of get her done. Okay. And ones are very supportive of new beginnings and improvements in your world as well. So we've got, look at all the repeating numbers. This deck, by the way, does not just have repeating numbers in it. 99, 55, 777, 111. Pay very close attention to those, especially as your month unfolds and progresses forward. And remember, we actually have 4 9s coming out for you. Okay, so pay close attention to that. All right, look up the deeper meanings of those repeating numbers, by the way, and there will be additional messages for you. Look up the spiritual meanings and you will get some more information. I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something here that resonated for you on some level. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Show my channel a little bit of love. The YouTube algorithm always appreciates the likes there as well. And but also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic month, and I'll see you later. Bye.